Hi friends, welcome back. I'm here at the Home Depot to look at some of their perennials and a few of the annuals. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stay tuned, my friends. Alrighty guys, so starting with this lavender, it is $9.99. It is a full sun perennial. It gets 24 inches tall and wide. The spacing is 12 to 24 inches. Water when dry, and it is hardy to -20. It blooms late spring through the summer. For the beautiful lavender. Alrighty, so right next to it is the cat's pajamas. It's $8.98. The cat's pajamas stay a little bit short, so it gets only 12 to 14 inches. The spacing is 18, the max is 20 inches. It is hardy in zones 3 through 8 to -40 degrees Fahrenheit. It blooms late spring into early fall, and it needs full sun. It is pretty. I've never had this one, guys, but it looks really, really nice. The little tag says the perennial of the year. That is for the cat's pajamas. Alrighty, now what is this here? The cat's pajamas have proven winners, and the lavender is by the Home Depot. The summer serenade is $8.98. This one's by proven winners. This one, it gets 16 to 20 inches tall. The spacing is 18 to 24 inches. Hardy in zones 5 through 9 to -20. It blooms early summer into early fall, and it needs full sun. For this beauty here. Alrighty. And this is a quart size here. Alrighty friends, so we have Cat's Meow for $12.98 by proven winners. It is this one here. Oh, that's pretty. So the Cat's Meow, it gets 17 to 20 inches tall. The spacing is 24 to 36 inches. The zone is 3 to 8 to -40 degrees. And it blooms early summer into early fall. It needs full sun. Another beauty. Huh. No, I don't recall this one, guys. This one is called Bobblehead. Oh, this is an allium. It is $12.99, and it is by proven winners. It is in a 2.5 quart size. This one gets 30 to 32 inches tall. The spacing is 20 to 24 inches. Hardy in zones 4 through 8 to -30. It blooms mid to late summer, and it needs full to part sun. On this one. So, proven winners hosta. This one is called Shadowland Voices in the Wind for $12.98. It's part shade, but in my experience, guys, they need all shade. It gets 17 inches tall. The spacing is 46 inches apart. Hardy in zones 3 through 9 to -40. It blooms mid to late summer, and it says part shade to shade. Okay, yeah, so that's really pretty. They also have this one. This one is, let's see. This one is Shadowland Woo La La for $12.99. Let's see. Alright, friends, we have Salvia here by proven winners, and this one is called Color Spires Indiglo Girl for $12.99. So this salvia, guys, get 20 to 22 inches tall. The spacing is 20 to 22 inches. Hardy in zones 3 through 8 to -40. It blooms late spring into early summer, and it needs full sun. The leaves are really thick. This is nice too. The purples and blues are in full swing. Excuse me. All right, friends, we have verbenas here for $5.98. And this one is by Home Depot. It gets 6 to 10 inches tall. The spacing is 15 to 18 inches. Water when dry, hardy 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It blooms early summer to fall. This is a 1.5 quart size. Okay. We have it in this pretty purple and this pink. Alrighty, moving on to the tick seed for $8.98 by the Home Depot. And this one gets 6 to 8 inches tall and wide. The spacing is 6 to 8 inches. Water when dry. Hardy -30, and it blooms early spring to summer. This is a 2.5 quart size pot. Ooh, look at this. This is really pretty. Showy primrose. So it is a full sun perennial by the Home Depot. It gets 6 feet tall and wide. The spacing is 10 inches apart. Water when dry. Hardy -20, and it blooms early to late summer. This is a 2.5 quart size as well. That's nice. I love pinks, and mainly I love, my favorite color, guys, has been this really pretty but pink fuchsia pretty color. Okay, shouts to daisies are right here in my face. So let's go over these. This one is by the Home Depot. Woo. Alrighty. So the shouts to daisy, of course, is a full sun perennial. It gets 12 to 36 inches tall and wide. The spacing is 12 to 24 inches. Water when dry. Hardy -20. And it blooms early summer to fall. Now these grow really, really, really big. The longer they're in the ground, the bigger they get, and they're really pretty and gets really huge. Okay. So what else do we have here? Okay, this is the daylily here. Daylilies are so pretty. This one is $8.98. It says cautious, do not eat, extremely poisonous to humans and animals. Okay, it gets 12 inches tall and wide. The spacing is 24 inches. Water when dry. Hardy -40, and it blooms early summer to fall. Alrighty, friends, so here at the Home Depot, they have their 10-inch classic hanging baskets, 2 for $15. The original price is $12.98 each, so 2 for $15 is absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's on all of their baskets here. Alrighty, the cute little birdhouse is the woven birdhouse. It's $39.99. Adorable. This video is new this week at Aldi, friends. Alrighty, friends, so how many is this? The 8-pack marigolds, they're $4.98. It is an annual. It needs full sun. It gets 10 to 12 inches tall, water when dry, and space it 4 to 8 inches apart. And this is in a 1.88 pint size. And like I said, you get 8 small marigolds, which will grow really fast and really good. So we have that one. And we have this one. Another pretty color. And then we have the all orange. Okay, guys, so they have the marigolds in this flat, 18 for $24.99. All right, friends, so we have a flat of the Nuginium Impatiens for $29.98. So that's amazing. The Salvia, $24.99 for 16. Impatiens, $24.99 for a flat of 16. And more begonias, a flat of 16 for $24.99. All right, friends, more these begonias are $4.98 for an 8-pack. So all the 8-packs are going to be $4.98. The coleus, yes, $4.98. They have the Impatiens, all the ones that's in the, yeah, they have all of these guys for $4.98. The petunias are here. All right, friends, the 10-inch Sun Patience pots, they're on sale for $19.88. The original price is $24.98 in these pots here. Then they have the large begonias. in this pot for $29.98. Okay, this is a 13-inch pot here. Martha Washington Regal Geranium, $14.98. Gorgeous. And here are more of the hanging pots for 2 for $15, which is going to be the impatiens here. And there are the petunias right there. Oh, look how pretty this one is. Isn't it pretty? And all red, it's really pretty. And begonias over here, different colors. And more impatiens under there. Okay. All right, friends, we're going to go over the little pint size here, starting with this little fern by Proven Winners, and this one is the asparagus fern for $3.98. Ooh, water just dripping onto my sleeve. It gets 12 to 24 inches tall, and the spacing is 10 to 14 inches on this one. This one looks really pretty in a hanging pot. Yes, really nice. And Creeping Jenny, which is one of my favorite, for $3.79. Creeping Jenny needs part sun. It gets 2 inches tall, water when dry, and the spacing is 12 inches. Alrighty. Okay. And this one, ooh. Friends, this one is the Sweet Caroline Raven for $3.98, and this one, it gets 6 to 16 inches tall, and the spacing is 12 to 18 inches. Such a beauty. Alrighty, friends, this one is, how do you pronounce this word? Pachysandra. It is $3.98. It gets 6 to 12 inches tall. The spacing is 6 inches, and hardy -20. Alrighty, we also have Creeping Myrtle for $3.48. It gets 6 inches tall. The spacing is 8 inches, and hardy -30. I think this is the Liriope here for $3.48. Yes. No specs on that one. And what else do we have? Yeah. So that's what we have on the little small pint sizes here. Such beautiful stakes, guys, for $14.88. Aren't these cute? Whimsical yard art. Oh, yes. I agree. Home sweet home right there. All right, friends, this is a Vinca here. A Vinca vine for $3.98. The caladiums are $7.98. This one, it gets 24 inches tall. The spacing is 10 inches. Water when dry, and it has an upright habit. Here's a little fern here. This is a 6-inch Kimberly fern for $9.98. Okay. All right, friends, so we have Angelonia here in a 6-pack for $12.98. It has an upright habit. It gets 18 to 36 inches tall. The spacing is 6 inches, and it attracts butterflies. Great for containers. Okay, and it is a full sun annual. Alrighty, this 9-pack of the marigolds, full sun for $9.98. Oh, the sweet potato vine. They have this in a, 6-pack, okay, for $12.99. Begonias, another 6-pack for $9.98. Oh, this is a big begonia here, guys. It's a huge flat. The big begonias are $29.98. Okay, I had to come on the other side to find it. Okay. Now, how pretty are these begonias? Oh my goodness, these are just so pretty. Now, these need part sun. It is $14.98. Let's see. It says great for containers. It gets 10 to 12 inches tall. The spacing is 10 to 12 inches. And I love it. How beautiful, guys. Oh, it has large blooms and the habit is rounded. Nice. I also have it in this pink. Ooh, look at that yellow. Pretty. Now these are planters here in the front, guys. And they're mixed with the begonias and the grass and look like caladium or something. And these are $34.98 in the white planter. A closer look right here. Yellow, pretty yellow begonias over here, guys. It's in a planter with the creeping genie. And it is a shade combo planter for $24.98. Isn't that gorgeous? How perfect would this be if it was full sun? Oh. Well, alrighty friends, that is it for this week here at the Home Depot. I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share my content with others. Thank you all so much for your support, and I'll see you all in the next one.